There's a song that I have listened to literally every day for the past 6 years.
Stepping in, stepping right on through. Same old shit.
For many different reasons, this song has served as a sort of rock or anchor in my life. I've had great and also terrible days listening to this song, but it's always just provided me with a little bit of escape from whatever it is I'm doing. Fire in the Sky by Palace has given me so many moments of release from my daily routine, and I cannot even begin to describe how important it is to me. But why, though? There are so many songs and albums being released all the time, but so many of us have this thing where we have one song on an album or whatever it is, whatever piece of art that we always just come back to.
My blood that never flows. There's no substance in my life.
Although new things are being released all the time, I always come back to this song, and more specifically this album, just because I'm looking for that same feeling that it gave me the first time I listened to it. So I can remember whenever I first discovered it, when I was just 16, I was riding high in life, I guess. I don't know. I can think about good memories with that time in life, just being carefree, young, whatever. Not that I'm not now, but more so then, and I guess I just connected those memories and those feelings, and I've associated those things so strongly with that song. Now I guess unconsciously, even when I listen to that song, I don't necessarily think of those memories, but it just makes me feel good.
There's fire in the sky. Oh.
But how can we not get tired of this? How can one song just mean so much to us? Obviously, whenever we start attaching ourselves to art, it starts to attach to many different aspects of our lives, which just makes sense. I started listening to it all the time. On my way to work, when I left work, like doing the dishes, doing anything that I would normally do in my daily life. And I was just hoping to get an ounce of the dopamine I got when I first listened to it. But my next thought is different than the song. It's more about how do we form these comfort things. I also have my favorite shows on Netflix that I can rewatch and just throw on in the background and just watch over and over and over, just like the songs. I can listen to Palace and never not be happy. I've just always found this really interesting, how we can make these incredibly strong bonds with things that are mostly just made up in our minds. These are pieces of art, pieces of work that are there. They're not talking back to us, they're not other people, and we're just taking that in as a subjective experience. Obviously, that's what good art is at the end of the day. I just think it's so fascinating. People make these things, songs, shows, paintings, poetry, whatever it is, and we take it as we will. Listen, I'm not trying to make any kind of big breakthrough here, but I think it's cool to highlight the fact that these are things that help us get through our day-to-day. Whenever I'm doing mundane and routine things like doing dishes, cooking, cleaning, whatever, I can just throw these on and I know that I'll be in a good mood. These things bring me comfort. Having these things also helps to ground me again and kind of put me in a state of flow. I'm back in my comfort zone after the end of the day, at the end of the week, and I know where my head's at. So when I got the chance to see Palace in New York City this year, obviously I couldn't say no. But I remember being in such a strange state of mind going to the venue because for years I had been dreaming of this very moment. When you're finally submerged with the moment that you've been thinking of for so long, it really has an effect on you. Imagine getting to live in your favorite painting or meeting the cast of your favorite comfort show. These are moments in our lives where I honestly think it's just unexplainable how we feel, but they do exist. Moments in which our dreams become a reality, even if it's just for a few minutes. This might all sound strange and trivial and what the heck am I saying, but I think we've all had moments like this. All I'm saying is to keep searching for these moments. Sometimes you can plan them, like me seeing my favorite band live, and sometimes you can't, and they just happen spontaneously. But no matter what, just take it all in and just enjoy it, is what I'm trying to say. Because who knows when the next moment like that might be.